Hi everyone, this is Srimati, Assistant Professor, Dr. Ambedkar Global Law Institute, Tirupati. Today we are going to see the issue of shares. In issue of shares, the shares issued at premium and oversubscription and there is a calls in arrears. Okay, let us have a problem. Write this problem and keep it separately. So, shall I read the problem once? X Company Limited issued 4,000 shares of rupees 10 each at a premium of rupees 2 per share. So, the company issues only 4,000 shares. The amount was payable as under. So, on application, rupees 3 per share. On allotment, rupees 4 per share. This 4 rupees includes premium also. Okay, so that 2 rupees is premium and 2 rupee for allotment. On first call, rupees 3 per share. On second call, 2 per share. The company received application for 5,000 shares and allotment was made. How it has been made? Allotment. So the applicants of 200 shares were fully rejected. Okay, they rejected the 200 shares. And then 800 shares they allotted the full applications. That is, the applicants who has applied for 800 shares, they received the full shares. And the next one is the applicants, those who have applied for 4,000 shares, they are able to get only 3,200 shares. Okay, and then see, all monies were duly received except the first call on 200 shares and the final call on 300 shares. So here the final call is only the second call. Pass journal entries and prepare a balance sheet of X Company Limited. So before getting into the journal entries, let us prepare a workings. So application money received for 5,000 shares. Okay, and then in another column you keep it as an allotment. And then how much it is rejected? 200 shares rejected. And balance is 4,800 shares. And full allotment was made to 800 shares. So in allotment also you write it 800 shares. Then balance is 4,000 shares. For 4,000 shares the pro rata allotment was made and then balance is 800 shares. 3,200 again in allotment you put. So the totally 400 issued shares were allotted. The excess of 800 shares, this money, excess application money to be used for allotment. Okay. And then come to the journal entries. Let us prepare a journal entries. Journal entries, you know the date to particulars, debit column, credit column. So first journal entry is bank account data to share application account. So how much the share applications received? 5,000 shares. So 5,000 shares into 3 per share. So totally 15,000 rupees. You put it bank 15,000, share application 15,000. And second journal entry, you can make a single journal entry or you can give 3 journal entries. So instead of 3 journal entries, you can go for a single journal entry also. I'll give you the 3 journal entries. So first transfer the application money to capital. So share application account debtor to share capital account. This is for 4,000 shares which has been allotted. So 4,000 into 3, 12,000 shares. Then the rejected values, rejected shares. So share application to bank, you have rejected, okay, 200 shares. So 200 into 3, that values goes to bank, okay. And then the balance amount, rest of the amount is for 800 shares, excess money, 800 shares into rupees 3, 2,400, that goes to allotment account. So share application account debtor to share allotment account. So unlike this, you can go with one journal entry, that is share application account data totally 15,000 to share capital account 12,000 to share allotment account 2,400 to bank account 600. So this is for being transferred the application money on 4,000 shares transferred to capital, then adjusted to allotment, and then excess of 200 shares has been refunded. Okay. And the next journal entry is share allotment account to debtor to share capital account and then to share premium account or securities premium account. See, this securities premium or share premium are used synonymously. Okay, so they used to do it. Okay, so you can call it as a share premium or securities premium. So the share allotment due is 4,000 shares of rupees 4 per share. 2 rupee for allotment and then 2 rupee for premium. So share capital allotment value 8,000 rupees and securities premium value 8,000 rupees. Totally share allotment account 16,000 rupees. Okay, and then the next one is for receiving the share allotment money. So how much the share allotment money to be received? The total value is 16,000. Out of 16,000 already the excess application money is adjusted with allotment is 2,400. So the balance amount to be received is only 13,600. So journal entry is bank account data to share allotment account 13,600. Okay, and then first call due. So how much the first call due? 12,000 rupees. How? 4,000 shares into rupees 3. So share first call account data 12,000 rupees to share capital account 12,000 rupees, being the share first call money at rupee per 3 per share due on 4,000 shares. And then next one is for receiving the first call money. So bank account data to share first call account. So here there is about a calls in arrear for 200 shares. So 200 total amount to be received is 12,000. So calls in arrear is 200 into 3, 600 rupees. Subtract from it and then balance is 11,400. So bank account data 11,400 to share first call account 11,400. Then for second call due, share second call or final call you can call it. Share second call account data due is 8,000 to share capital account 8,000. Okay, how it is? 4,000 shares of rupees 2 per share. Then bank account data 7,400 and to share second call account 7,400. How it has arrived? That is 8,000 is due and then calls in arrear is 300 shares. So into 2 multiply with 2 rupees. So it is 600 rupees. So subtract from it, then you will get 7,400. So bank account data 7,400 to share second call account. Thus you prepared the journal entries. Now you post those journal entries into a ledger accounts and then see how the balance are extracted and then how it should be represented in a balance sheet. So let us prepare a balance sheet of X company limited as on that particular date. Then first you take it as a liability side. Under the head liability side, share capital head, start with the value of shares. 4,000 shares of rupees 10 each fully called up. It is the value is 40,000 rupees and it should be deducted with calls in arrears. Should be deducted from the called up capital in order to find out the actual paid up capital. So first call arrear is 600 rupees and second call arrear is 600 rupees. Totally 1,200. When you deduct it from 40,000, you will get 38,800. And then this securities premium is being a capital profit to the business. So it should appear on the liability side of a balance sheet. So securities premium, that is 4,000 shares of rupees 2 each. So value is 8,000. So the total is 46,800. Then under the head assets, you have only one item called cash at bank. The cash at bank balance is 46,800. So that the assets equals liability. You are able to understand this problem. And then until the next, it's bye from Srimati. Thank you.